You had that third failure in a row. Did you think, I need to pack this in?
Never.
Why not?
I don't ever give up. I mean, I'd have to be dead or completely incapacitated.
There are American heroes who don't like this idea. Neil Armstrong, Gene Cernan have both testified against commercial spaceflight in the way that you're developing it, and I wonder what you think of that.
I was very sad to see that because those guys are, those guys are heroes of mine, so it's really tough. I wish they would come and visit and see the hardware that we're doing here. And I think that would change their mind.
They inspired you to do this, didn't they?
Yes.
And to see them casting stones in your direction.
It's difficult. Probably not the guy that most people would bet on.
Who wins?
It's like a little kid fighting a bunch of sumo wrestlers. Usually the sumo wrestlers win. We're a little scrappy company. Every now and again, a little scrappy company wins. And I think this will be one of them.
Everyone from the Doge community that's in here tonight, I want you to listen to me very carefully. Right at this moment, I want you to stop what you're doing. Even anything else you might be doing, we'll have in the stream. And I want you to look. I want you to look at that computer screen monitor or that TV screen in front of you with that thumbnail art and my voice coming through to you right now. And I want you to understand one big, simple, epic concept. We are going to win. We are going to win. We are going to win. We've got the Doge-mentum. Can you dig it?
Maybe have some fun. I mean, there's a good chance that crypto is the future currency of Earth. Right. And then it's like, well, which one is it going to be? Like, what would be the most ironic outcome? That the currency that was invented as a joke, in fact, becomes the real currency.
Right. Wow. No, absolutely. So, to the moon.
To the moon.
When you had that third failure in a row, did you think, I need to pack this in?
No.
Why not?
I don't ever give up.
What's up, guys? I always forget. I need so much new gear, and I have some of it on the way now. One of the things I need is a new microphone. I just ordered a new microphone. I need new headphones. These headphones are falling apart. You can't see it, but there's electrical tape and duct tape wrapped all around them just to keep them together. And I just ordered those as well. And I'm still researching the right chair within my budget to get me on a real chair and then a real industrial desk with a real setup, just like a real live streamer. This pleb's just trying to move up. Great to see you guys. If you could just smash that like button, really appreciate it. You know the deal. And then also, if you're brand new here, I'd like to personally welcome you right there. You're watching Steele Live. I'm Steele. We've got an awesome, eccentric little community here, and we want you on board. We want you on board because we are ascending to the moon, to Mars, and potentially Uranus. I'm going to leave that third chapter up to you guys. So we are going to win. Just as I said in that intro, we are going to win. We have got the Doge-mentum. The strategies are in motion, okay? There are great things going on behind the scenes, in front of house and back of house. I just tweeted something to the effect of this sentiment on Twitter shortly before we went live tonight. It's All Risky retweeted it. We are building a Doge-mentum together, and we are making a difference, and we are going to keep going forward. 7-1 says steel case chair. I like the name, obviously. Obviously, I like the name. I think it's a fantastic name for a company. I think it's a very smart name for a company. Steel case chairs aren't cheap, but I love what I saw. They're just not cheap. I'm not sure if I can budget it. But I might pull the trigger on a steel case chair. What's going on, Larry Ramirez? We got Zombie Doge Army. We've got Ro Jogan. We've got me, you. We've got Danny. Danny's like, why are you going so late, man? You guys, I'm juggling a small business, plus I got a wacky sleep schedule. Plus, every time I go on the air, there's a lot of preparatory involved that takes a couple hours, you know. So all those kind of things accumulatively are sometimes why I get on even later than late, like tonight. So hope you understand. Hector the Dude, what is up? Mama Crypto, welcome. Alan Schneider, Michael. And Hareem, good to see you. Daniel, Scott Herforth, of course, 7-1, welcome back, Crypto Tank Girl. And Dylan McDougall from the Down Under. Trello, welcome back to the mix. Bang Stun, of course. Brave Stigma. Marion, New York. Good to see you back in the mix. Marion, New York, starting things off right and out of sight with a $2 Make You Holler Super Chat with that Shiba Inu pointing to the sky, and it's going like this. It's going like... I love it. Thank you for starting things off. Crypto Leprechaun in the mix. Marcus Lukey coming all the way over from Germany, filling up that chat with the Sadaf emojis across the way. Yes. I think that's quickly becoming some of the communities, one of the community's favorite members emojis. Where is she tonight? I tried to get Sadaf tonight. I tried to get her on last night, but she is overcoming. She is under the weather. And so she's texting me half alive, from her bed. Steele, I'm sorry I can't make it. And so we wish Sadaf the best at a speedy recovery so we can get get her back in the mix. And then Nick Balls screwed up his back. So both of my co-hosts are out on leave. They're out on sick leave. My goodness. What can I do, guys? What can I do? Give it at least an hour of power. Give you at least a power hour with riding solo. So we'll do our best. I know you guys missed Sadaf. I missed her too. Don't worry. In due time, she's going to be in the regular rotation. Scott Herforth, my Sheeb owning friend, and I implore you to take profits now. Congrats. Hopefully those of you who aped in on Sheeb, did take your profits. Hopefully you decided to do so because, boy, that retracement today is a stinger. It's a stinger. I knew it was coming. It came a little bit sooner, actually, than I even anticipated. I was actually expecting it to do what it did today more this evening or tomorrow morning. My favorite stream with my favorite community. Good to hear. Michael C. I like that. $5 super chat. Hey, man. What do I do with my Doge X on B-Scan? I'm a rookie with that. Do I leave it there or send it somewhere else? What if I want to sell? Okay. Listen carefully. I've made a video just for all this stuff. It's called How to Mint Doge X or any NFTs for Dummies. And it's foolproof. I walk you through everything you need to do in the most plain spoken language possible. And it's been helping lots of people. I've been getting a lot of people saying that it's been a great deal of help to them. So what I would recommend, Michael, is you go on my channel, scroll back like a week and look for that video. Watch that video. I even give you all the basic lingo means, so you're not lost. So you even understand all the basic lingo surrounding NFTs and stuff like that. But what you want to do firstly, if you haven't already created, you obviously have a MetaMask wallet, right? So you want to create an OpenSea account. And you want to connect your Meta wallet to OpenSea. And then under your profile, you should be able to see the NFTs or NFT, whether it's singular or plural, that you bought there. But I would implore you to check out that video. And thank you for the support and thank you for the super chat. I have billings now and I have 0 of that wonderful coin. Oh, you're very welcome. And for anyone else on the fence with DogeX or the NFT world, the good thing about that video that I made, it doesn't only apply to DogeX. If you look through the template that I laid out to mint a DogeX NFT, that can be applied to any other NFT as well. So that's the good thing about that video, and that's how I purposely kind of worded it. I migrated from Trust Wallet. Same advice would apply on that video. Just where I say MetaMask, just insert Trust Wallet. Listen to all you guys. Everyone's got bad backs. I'm the one sitting on the end of a sectional sofa for hours a night. But I'm not gonna lie. This style of doing the show is starting to hurt my lower back. So I'm gonna need to make that plunge and make that investment for a streaming chair, a proper streaming chair. So the things that I've gotten for my new setup that I need so far is I got new headphones, I got new microphone, I've got an industrial desk coming. I still need to pull the trigger on my streaming chair, and then like a boom mic bracket for the microphone, and then I should be good. And ideally, I really should have a second screen for what I'm doing here. So that's next. I can't afford all this stuff at once, so I'm just kind of get the things that I can afford. Tesla moving to Texas. Big news. Why don't we just start off with that on the top of the news hour here. I got a couple articles pinned in relation to that story. Let's see. This comes courtesy of New York Post. Tesla to move headquarters to Texas, Elon Musk says. Tesla is going to Texas. It's going to Texas. The electric car company will move its headquarters to Palo Alto, from Palo Alto, California, to the Lone Star State. Company CEO Elon Musk announced just today. I'm excited to announce we're moving our headquarters to Austin, Texas, Musk said during a shareholders meeting, eliciting applause. To be clear, though, we will be continuing to expand our activities in California, Musk added, so this is not a matter of Texas leaving California. The company is still looking to increase output to its Fremont, California plant and a Nevada plant by 50%, the quirky billionaire said. But expansion opportunities are limited in the Golden State as the cost of living is an obstacle, he said. Yeah, no kidding. It's tough for people to afford houses, and a lot of people have to come in from far away, Musk said. We're taking as far as possible, but there's limit to how big you can scale it in the Bay Area. Yeah, I can see that. The Austin factory will be about 5 minutes from the airport, 15 minutes from the city's downtown, he said. Musk, also the leader of SpaceX, recently moved from California to Texas himself. His announcement of the headquarter move comes a year after he first threatened to move Tesla to Texas or Nevada amid a fight with the state health officials over restrictions. The company was told it couldn't reopen its facility last year due to, the thing, and measures were still in effect. Frankly, this is the final straw, Musk said on Twitter at the time. Tesla will now move its headquarters and future programs to Texas, Nevada immediately. And here we are. It took about a year, a little less than a year, and Elon is doing just that. This really shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone who's been following this in any capacity. Obviously, the advantages and the upside of him doing this are very clear, from taxes to regulation predominantly. It's going to be a lot more advantageous for Elon Musk to operate from Texas. What kind of tea are you drinking? I'm drinking some green tea. Green tea, folks. See the green? I got 2 bags of green tea in the long cup. In the long cup, little cowboys. The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. Whiskey in that cup. No, not quite. Not quite my pleasure. Scott says, I do own SDNL call options, but honestly, I can't wait to dump those. He's probably waiting for its next little bull run there, huh? That's why my family moved out of the Golden State, Hector the Dude said. And a lot of people are doing that. A lot of people, Texas, when you look at the data, there's never been quite the exodus that we have been seeing over the past 2 years that have like in California, that to the lengths and capacity that we've seen, rather. I got a coffee mug with bullhorns. Yep. That reminds me, guys. Remember a couple weeks ago I taught you guys how to rock lock? You take one person does the rock lock, and you put the rock like this, and the other person comes up and gives you the prongs, right? Now the prongs sink perfectly into the rock lock, and now you're having a nice firm rock lock right there. We don't call it a handshake because that's where the lock comes in. It's a lock. Here's your rock, here's your lock. And it makes a noise like this. And sometimes you'll even see smoke billowing from a rock block, which is, you know, that's when you know you're really doing it right. He gets his news from New York City. I remember those commercials. Those were those old salsa commercials. And as I recall, those commercials were for a really disgusting salsa that wasn't very good. But the name of the salsa is eluding me. But I remember those commercials. They were pretty good. New York City. All right, guys. All right. Well, I'll be keeping a close eye on the chat tonight. If you guys got anything to say, any questions, I'll keep a close eye there. I'll keep a close eye. In the meantime, I'll just kind of go through the news cycle here, and I'll keep one eye on the news and one eye on the chat. Do you guys know, this is hilarious, by the way, and I learned this through Matt Wallace's stream today. I didn't know it existed, but he mentioned it briefly. There is now a token called Moon Inu. This has become a parody on a parody on a parody of itself. Moon Inu. Yeah, that is a real project right now. SafeMoonInu.com. And I'm on their... I gotta say, the intro on their website is pretty hilarious, pretty spectacular. But I'm on the Safe Moon Inu website right now. It's Safe Moon Inu is the result of Doge and Safe Moon combined. The meme token is beyond moon potential, sure. The anti-paper hand system, blah, 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 redistributes this percentage and blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. You know the deal. I'm not going to give them any more press than that, but I just thought it was hilarious that somebody actually conceived and put the effort in to launch a project called Safe Moon Inu. Yeah, it's just inception levels at this point, folks. Inception levels at this point. Alrighty then. This is an interesting article from Cointelegraph today. I'm going to put a pillow underneath me here, guys, to kind of give me some more support. You know, each and every evening that I do this stream, getting a proper setup is looking more and more attractive to me. I mean, it's looking more and more like a necessity. At first I thought it was like, maybe it's just an option. I can just keep streaming like this every night, but no. This is sore in my butt and my back to do this every night. So this is courtesy of Cointelegraph. The title of this article is Dogecoin set to follow Shiba Inu's 400% breakout? SHIB's 400% rally brought attention back to the Doge theme meme tokens and could be a sign that Doge is on the verge of an equal-sized breakout. Meme coins were some of the earliest breakout stars at the start of the year's bull run. Big-name influencers like Elon Musk, Mark Cuban helped stoke a surge in the price of Doge. The success of Doge eventually spawned the massive litter. I see what they did there. Litter of dog-themed offshoots that now populate the meme coin pack. This week, the coin pack is once again on the run after Shiba Inu saw a triple-digit breakout and Doge looks ready to move higher. Bitcoin's sudden move above 55K appears to have kick-started the move, and even though the price moves lower to test underlying support, meme tokens are still flashing bullish signals. Shiba Inu expands its ecosystem, blah, blah, blah. Here's the meat of the article right here, folks. Here's the meat of the article. Dogecoin prepares for breakout. Dogecoin prepares for breakout. Vortex data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro began to detect a bullish outlook for Doge on
October 1st, prior to the recent price rise. This algorithmic comparison of historical and current market conditions derived from a combination of data points including market sentiment, trading volume, recent price movements on Twitter activity. So, the score for Doge climbed into the green zone and hit a high of 74 on the first of the month, around 61 hours before price increased 27% over the next 2 days. What does this mean now? So, could the Shiba run actually bleed over into Doge? Could it have some sort of effect on the next Doge bull run? Potentially. And the only way I see it having a role is people that were kind of crisscrossing between Shiba and Doge kind of learn their lesson with the volatility of it and are moving their funds into Dogecoin. I know there's definitely been some movement like that. I also know that there's been a fair amount of predominantly Dogecoin investors who flirted with Shiba, took profits, and been reallocating those funds into Dogecoin. Is that enough to cause an absolutely parabolic kind of rise? Not in and of itself, no. Is it enough to play a role in sparking that? Sure. Sometimes all it takes is a few things to make it spark, and then things domino from there. Trucking All Day come in with a $5 make you holler. Hold, Doge. We got to do it for Johnny. Do it for Johnny. We got to do it for Johnny, fellas. Thank you, Trucking All Day. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Audio Freak, what's going on? Celeste, what's going on? Cloud Chamber, good to see you back in the mix. Cloud Chamber. I heard a lot of people dumping profits into Doge. At least that's what I'm doing. Audio Freak saying, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that too. By the way, I'm going to be doing a members only stream tonight directly following this. So if you're a member, make sure you keep some pep in your step. Make sure you keep your eyes open. Make sure you stay alert. Get a little bit of coffee or something to keep you awake. And join me at the members only stream after this one, because I've got some serious heat to bring. I've got some serious advice to bring for some strong moves, portfolio-wise, and some nice exclusive information there that I wouldn't even feel comfortable sharing in the main room. But so if you're a member, stay awake for that little extra stream there. And if you're not a member, you can become a member. Just join, hit that join button, or hit the link pinned at the top of the chat. It's just $4 a month. It starts at just $4 a month. Zombie Doge Army, $5 super chat. Add this to the Steven Needs New Chair Fund. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. I need one so bad. Thank you, Zombie Doge Army. Celeste says a little more supers and we can bedazzle it. Then I can become. Should I get a setup like one of those like popular Twitch streamer girls? I'll be like, "Hi guys," and I'll have like everything bedazzled, and then I can have like a little spinning wheel behind me. Spin the wheel. I'm gonna write the next three donators' names on my chest and on my arms. And next I'm gonna sit in like a little pop-up pool in my bedroom with floaties on. Actually, it'd be pretty hilarious if I did do one stream as like parody and that stuff. I think that'd be pretty good. Pretty good. Become a brony? Not, no. None under any circumstance, sir. You got some alpha from me, homie. Cool. So what is live? I don't even know what live me is. Metacoin was a gem. I'm glad you've been happy with it. Now it's been pretty stern retracement right now. But for example, I'm holding all the way because I believe in the long-term potential of it. But if you already pulled profits or pulled some profits on Metacoin, good for you. That's great. I don't blame you for doing that. So let me open my my Trust wallet and check the standings of Meta right now. I know it's in pretty serious retracement right now. So to give you an example, Metacoin is down more than it's ever been today, by far. And I'm still up about almost 200%. I'm still up from when I got in. So to give you an idea, But I know certain people that I recommend Meta to already they pulled their profits fully or partially. And that's great. I'm happy. I'm happy that people have been making money on it. Living with Lucy, Steven was rocking the denim today, Steven Steele style. Oh my gosh, I gotta have a stream off with Lucy. I wanted to get Lucy on the show. I think she'd be a fun guest, a great guest, but she's actually very quite shy when you get her outside of her stream. She doesn't do any guest appearances on other streams because she says she feels too awkward and shy outside of her own streaming. Maybe I should go as Lucy for Halloween. Maybe I should dress up as Living with Lucy for Halloween. Maybe that should be my Halloween costume. But yeah, maybe I will also, and additionally, maybe I'll do a parody. One episode I'll do a parody of a Twitch girl streamer. Of a Twitch thought. Audio Freak says, yep, took some profit, holding the rest. Perfect, brilliant. That's the way to do it. That's the way to play it. I'm actually playing a little bit of a riskier game, personally, but I really do believe in the strong long-term potential of the project. But just to let you guys know, typically what I would do an investment like that is I would pull profit. I would have pulled profits already around this time and let the rest ride. I'd take out at least the money that I at least take out my initial investment by now, usually. We want to see you in floaties, yeah. The bright orange ones, maybe. My little floaty, my little floaty. I'm dressing up as Upshot. Well, you need a pair of glasses. You need like the right wig. You need a golf shirt, some short golf shorts, maybe. And a very approachable demeanor. And let's see here. Next article. This comes courtesy of Yahoo Finance. Why Bitcoin-related and Ethereum-related stocks are on the rise. Marathon Digital, which is one of these stocks, focuses on mining digital assets, owns cryptocurrency mining machines and a data center to mine digital assets. The company operates in the digital currency blockchain segment, and its cryptocurrency machines are located in Canada. Marathon Digital is trading higher at 4%, by 4%, at about $39 per share. Now, Riot Blockchain is focused on building, supporting, operating blockchain technologies, blah, blah, blah. And another one's called Coinbase Global. So what you want to take away from this, and this is a helpful little article, and this is something I've been aware of, but I haven't paid that much close attention to it. Perhaps I should have paid attention to a little bit more. But there's a short list of stocks that are mining companies that are responsible for, a lot of the crypto mining, setups and core tech. So obviously investing in some of these stocks right now, probably not a bad long-term investment. Probably not. Not financial advice. It's financial fried rice, as my friend Crypto Batman said, who did his first stream today in like a month or something. You know who was cheating on me in that stream? You know who was on that show? You know who was on Crypto Batman's stream tonight, but is not on this show tonight? Nick Balls. Nick Balls. And he texted me, he said, well, it's because he hadn't been on a month, and I wasn't planning on going on tonight, but I'm like, yeah, okay, Nick. Talk to the hand. Because my ears do not understand. So here I am. I'm flying solo, guys. I got dissed by the balls. Sadaf is struggling from her bed. But I'll tell you what. I'm here. Have no fear. The Dogementum is rising. We are ascending. We're ascending together. There are things happening. There are things happening as we speak, as we sleep. As I tweeted just a little bit earlier this evening, I said my enthusiasm for Dogecoin has not wavered. The ingredients and the strategies for success of Dogecoin are being laid out and executed pretty brilliantly. Now, it's not happening as fast as we'd like, but let's be honest here. Most of us didn't own Dogecoin 12 months ago. Some of us here owned Dogecoin about 12 months ago. And a few of us owned Dogecoin more than a year ago. I did not own Dogecoin 12 months ago. I owned Dogecoin about 10 months ago. I owned Dogecoin right when it hit about 2 cents is when I bought my first position. So we've been covering the dog money very steadily since then, right? We've been covering the dog money very steadily since then. And we want it to see ascend to $1. We want it to go $1 beyond. Of course we do. And some say that Doge has lost its momentum. It's lost its fire. It's lost its passion. It's a floundering currency. It's a floundering community. But I'll tell you something. You ask any Dogecoin holder 12 months ago to this very date and time, and if you were to ask them, how would you feel if I told you Dogecoin is going to be around 25 cents in 1 year from today? In 1 year from today. Would that be fast enough for you? I guarantee about 99% of those people would stammer in hope. Stammer in excitement, rather. No, yeah, that'd be great. 25 cents, are you kidding me? We're at a fraction, we're at half a cent right now. Right? So it's all about perspective. Sometimes it's easy to lose track of our perspective when we're so deep in the middle of it. And sometimes you got to step away from the battle to realize that you're winning it. Sometimes you've got to step away from the battle and look at everything that's going on the ground to realize that you're winning it. If you were to ask Nick Balls, who is a retired multimillionaire off of Dogecoin at the age of 32. 32 is very young to me. If you were to ask him 1 year ago from today, how would he feel about Dogecoin at 25 cents? He'd be elated. Now, the fact is Dogecoin has risen over 8,600% in the last year. Dogecoin has been raising over and over again to the tune now of over 8,600% over the last 12 months. Ethereum is up over 800% in the last 12 months. Bitcoin is something like over 350% in the last 12 months. You don't get these kind of margins and these kind of gains in stocks, folks. You don't get these kind of margins letting it hang out in your bank account. You know, Dogecoin is a top 10 cryptocurrency by market cap. It is on the top 10 biggest, largest cryptos on the planet by market cap. And it's been staying there. I think it's at about 9. I think it's about 9 right now. Coming close in on number 8. It won't be long before it moves up again, I assure you. Now, where do I think Dogecoin will be in 12 months from now? Do I think we'll hike another 8,600? I don't think so. It's possible, but I think it's more on the unlikely side for sure. But do I think it's possible for Dogecoin to be up 600-700% in 12 months from now? Yes, I absolutely think that's in the realm of high to decent probability. Patrick says Doge was dead at 4 cents, at 5 cents. It'll never move above 8 cents. Blah blah blah. They never changed their talking points, just moved their goalposts. That's an excellent point. I remember so many people abandoned Dogecoin. So many people that were in the Dogecoin trenches with me around that 4, 5, 6 cent zone where we watched it ascend from 2 cents to about 6 cents. On a really good day, 7 cents. And then I foresaw what was going to happen, which was sideways trading between 4 and 6 cents for a decent chunk of time, and that's exactly what happened. It went on to trade sideways between 4 and 6 cents for about 2.5 months. Not that long of a period in the grand scheme of things in terms of investments, but for those people, it was a long time. They dropped out. They said Doge was dead. They said Steven Steele's old hat. He's not getting with the times. He hasn't readapted to what's cool now. He's still doing Doge. He's still covering Doge all the time. Why is he doing that? And most of these people went on to flounder and fail after pulling their Dogecoin out into different projects. I saw it all over the place. Still seeing it. Since that window of time, Dogecoin has now ascended all the way up to 70 some cents, and now we're in mid-20s. Now, if you were to ask those folks if they would still make the same moves then, if you had the crystal ball activated, and you said, well, hey, going into the fall, Dogecoin is going to be easily in the 25 cent range by fall of this year, do you still want to reallocate your Dogecoin positions at 4 cents to all these other projects? I think most of those people would say no. I think most of those people would regret those decisions. We need smart contracts yesterday. I agree. Smart contracts are on the way. That's in part, obviously, what the relevance of the Doge-Ethereum bridge is and one of its objectives. Let me let you guys in on a little secret. I don't think most people quite understand in regards to that bridge. Regarding the Doge-Ethereum bridge, it's actually Ethereum that needs Doge more than Doge that needs Ethereum. Vitalik Buterin is the genius. He's not going to accept the position of blockchain advisor unless he's got key core invested interests and vision. The Doge-Ethereum bridge is going to solve a lot of problems. It's going to improve both currencies exponentially. With the Doge-Ethereum bridge, that is going to be the predominant catalyst that remedies Dogecoin's expense problem, transaction-wise, and speed-wise. That bridge is going to make Ethereum gas fees-wise a lot more inexpensive and transaction time-wise a lot faster. Conversely, the Doge-Ethereum bridge is going to open Dogecoin into the world of smart contracts and NFTs. So this is a massively mutually beneficial bridging that I think is incredibly off the charts advantageous for both currencies. And frankly, I think it's necessary. I think it's a necessary step to take at this juncture in the market. We need smart contracts and we need Dogecoin to gain mass relevancy and usability within the NFT space. This is something I cannot talk about enough. We need Doge to take a much stronger place and have much stronger use case within the NFT market. This needs to happen as soon as possible, in my opinion. And that's another reason why I got so involved with the Doge X NFT project, is because that metaverse developer shares that passion and that vision with me. And having those kind of talks with him really invested me into the project, where I really felt like I was working with someone who gets that. So, and that's another reason why I'm proud to be a part of a project like that. By the way, the minting is moving along pretty well now. I think it's minted about 84% now. So kind of just in the last little chapter there of mints available. So those are the main mutually beneficial things that the Doge-Ethereum bridge will provide. Miles G Investments coming in with a $5 super chat. Love you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Love you back. Miles G Investments. Good to see you in the mix. In the mix. We love Miles G here at Steele Live. One of our favorite Doge-centric content creators. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for the $5 chair. That's $5 going to my chair fund. my actual streaming chair. Audio Freak says those last 100 Doge X's are going to vanish. Yeah, that's when the FOMO really sets in. Once it dips below the 1,000 mark is when people really start aping in on projects. There's always a little bit of a lull from what I've seen on NFT lines that are to the scale that Doge X is, between 8 and 10,000. Between that 2,000 and 1,000 mark, but that last 1,000, it just like goes like that. Typically. So yeah, again, so that is something I would implore you guys to check out in terms of might be worth looking into regarding stock choice investments. That's Marathon Digital Holdings, Riot Blockchain, and Coinbase Global. These are 3 stocks that are directly related to the crypto mining industry, and all 3 of them are experiencing pretty significant gains over the last month or so. Now, I would have to do more research to find out if now is the time to invest in them or wait for a dip. I'm not sure if right now it'd be described as buying at the top of them. I'd have to do more research into the charting on those stocks. But I'm just putting those out there because I am going to be heading into that sector within the stock market and probably get some modest positions in those stocks. Okay. Bang Stun says, don't sleep on Ethereum Classic. At least keep an eye on it. Oh yeah, I agree. I've only kept a little bit of Ethereum Classic in the past. I cashed out with a little bit of profit and I reallocated it to regular Ethereum. Look, I'm still kind of a pleb, so even though there's like a lot of projects out there that I think are good and legit and have potential, I don't have the money to, I don't have the capital to invest in everything that I want to. So, yeah. Crypto Tank Girl's getting a coffee. Oh yeah, that's my style. I always give, I have a very unconventional life and schedule. And honestly, it's the only way I can keep up with the level of content creation that I do while running a small business. It's the only way I can do it. It's the only way I can fit it in. I usually give myself a little bit of my green tea caffeine bump around 10 p.m. Sounds good. Thank you for that, Crypto Leprechaun. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. This is pretty interesting. This came courtesy of CoinDesk. There's a pro crypto senator out of Wyoming. Her name is Senator Loomis. And she accidentally disclosed Bitcoin purchases that are worth over $100,000. Senator Cynthia Lumens of Wyoming disclosed purchase of Bitcoin worth $100,000 according to periodic transaction report filed Thursday. Lumens, who had been buying Bitcoin since 2013, executed her latest purchase on August 16th via brokerage platform River Financial. Under the Stop Trading on Congressional Knowledge Act of 2012, say that 3 times fast. Some of these the names for these pieces of legislation are so long. Senators and senior staff with earnings above $120,000 are required to disclose financial transactions. While a Bitcoin advocate, the senator slammed stablecoins during a speech on the Senate floor last week, saying they must be 100% backed by cash, and this should be audited regularly, expressing her concerns about cryptos pegged 1-1 and other sovereign fiat currencies lack transparency. I don't necessarily disagree with what she had to say there. There have been some pretty questionable things going on with Tether, in my opinion. Michael, did I screw up migrating my 2.5 billion Doge X without converting? Michael. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You invested in the wrong Doge X. There's a Doge X cryptocurrency that is completely a separate project from Doge X NFTs. And Doge X, the NFT project's having some legal disputes with that project. Basically, the Doge X NFT founders suspect that this crypto project caught wind of what they're doing and copied the branding, the name. So it sounds like you bought Doge X, the crypto. So what I would do, Michael, because I do not endorse the Doge X crypto project at all. But don't panic. Firstly, take a deep breath, my friend Michael. Let it out slowly, yeah. Your man Steven Steele is going to get you out of this pickle. It's okay. You're going to open your trust wallet. You're going to open your Trust Wallet. You're going to go to your exchange. And we're just going to roll out of DogeX crypto. And we're going to put the DogeX contract at the top of the exchange. And I assume you bought it through BNB. I don't think it's an ERC20 project, is it? Right? Now, I don't know enough about the crypto. It's either going to be a BNB token project or an ERC20 project. I'm not sure which it is. But all you need to do is convert it back to the original cryptocurrency that you converted it into, right? So just convert out of it. Just sell your DogeX crypto back into BNB or an ERC20, whichever it is. And then you're back where you started. Okay, then just take your BNB and just move it back to BNB. And whether you store your BNB on your Trust Wallet for whatever reason, just leave it in there. Or send your BNB back to where it came, back to the platform that you transferred it over onto. So no worries. You're going to lose a little bit of money on exchange fees, but not that much. It shouldn't be that bad. And then Michael, you didn't watch my video, Michael. You gave me a super chat before, asked me about this, and I told you to watch the video. So, Michael, after you convert out of that crap token and you get your investment back, then after the stream is over, go watch my video titled How to Buy Your First DogeX or any other NFT. Go watch it. I promise you, it will make so much more sense. It's so simple the way I explain it there. Brutus DM, welcome member. Awesome. Welcome, Brutus. Welcome to membership class. Feels good to be the member. You know, when you hit that membership, when you join the membership button, something very special happens inside you. It feels kind of like this. As soon as you turn green, that's what happens when you become a Steven Steele member. You turn green on the inside, baby. Something just happens. All of a sudden you join, and when that join goes through, all of a sudden you go, sing. And then this extra level of like clairvoyancy just hits your dome, and you're like, whoa. And then you feel cool. You're like, oh yeah. Membership class, baby. Membership class. That's just what happened to our friend Brutus DM. Welcome aboard, Brutus. Enjoy all the perks of membership. Emojis, badges, members only streams, content, and being able to just be extra cool. You're very welcome, Michael C. You're very welcome. Okay, so there is and I did a video short on this yesterday. There is a fairly prominent crypto technical analysis named Daniel, whose last name is eluding me right now. I'll be able to think of it when I'm not trying to think of it. Anyway, he laid out a case through his own technical analysis and charting that Bitcoin will rally over 700% by spring. The data that he laid out, it made enough sense to me. The probability I would give his analysis coming into a reality, fairly probable, fairly likely. I'd give it like a medium likelihood. I certainly don't think it's improbable. I certainly don't think it's impossible. I mean, we've seen how bullish that Ethereum has just been over the last 24 hours. 700% by spring isn't that crazy. When you consider that Ethereum is up about 835% from where it was just 12 months ago till now. 700% by spring of 2022. Very doable. It's doable. That would put Ethereum at about almost $30,000 a coin. Yeah, about 29, 30,000 a coin. I think the future's so bright. I've got to wear Doge shades, so I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Things are going great. And they're only getting better. Well, I'm doing all right. I'm getting good grades. The future's so bright. I gotta wear Doge shades. I gotta wear Doge shades. I study nuclear science. I wear dark glasses. Things are going great, and they're only getting better. Well, I'm doing all right. We're getting good grades. The future's so bright. We gotta wear Doge shades. We gotta wear Doge shades. Ladies and gentlemen, could Dogecoin make it to $2 in 12 months from today? Yes. Yes, it's probable. It's not impossible. It's not only not impossible, I'd give it about a C+ as far as a likelihood rating. So, about moderately likelihood. Celeste says Steven Steele members get exclusive pickup moves with Doge sheds. In fact, that is true. That is true. Gentlemen, if you do become a member, I will give you relationship advice. I will give you pickup advice. I actually did legitimately give Erectile Reptile pickup advice. Now, you would think that with a username like that, he probably wouldn't need the help, but he's a young buck, and he was asking for a bit of advice. And he took my advice on how to properly cold approach a woman, and he executed it, and he got a date out of it. I don't know what became of it after that, but you know. We used to see Erectile Reptile in here every night, but life happens. I think he's over, a part of it too is he's crossed, I think he's in the UK if I'm not mistaken, so that's kind of a weird time zone for me to be broadcasting if you're in the United Kingdom. Yeah, we're moving. Look at these. Look at this study staircase of green candles. Look at that. This is what you're looking at is a 5-minute chart right here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green candles in a row, ascending gracefully. I would expect some retracement right around now. You do want to see a little bit, frankly, on this green candle or the next one. And almost inevitably will happen. But yeah, it's probably the most movement that we've seen upwards since we've been on the air this evening. Hear what I tell you. I call it or what? Okay, so there's the retracement. That's a healthy retracement. I don't want it to dip too much further than that, to be honest, to keep the momentum going upwards towards 25 cents. But we'll keep an eye on it, folks. We'll keep an eye on it, folks. Have you ever tried or lived in Nashville? I know you're in music. No, I've never tried to live in Nashville. I've been to Nashville. I quite like it from what I've experienced. And I like a lot of old classic country. Not too big on like current radio country, but I like a lot of classic country. And honky tonk and old bluegrass and stuff like that. All right, so let's get to the next story, folks. Welcome back, Crypto Tank Girl. She's got her coffee. She's ready to go. Reuters reports NFT sales surged 10.11 billion in quarter three as crypto asset frenzy hits new high. My goodness. Sales volume for non-fungible tokens surged to almost 11 billion on the third quarter, up more than eightfold to the previous quarter, according to data from market tracker DappRadar, as the frenzy for crypto assets reached new highs. Wow. Think about that, folks. Think about the gravity of that kind of volume, of that kind of money, of that kind of severe trajectory, where we are talking about a market that is up eightfold from its previous quarter. You don't see that very often. This isn't slowing down either. By the time we get to the next quarterly earnings report, it's going to be even more than that. I would wager to say, now this, I think it'd be a modest estimate that we could expect the NFT market to yield 14, 15 billion by the end of next quarter. And that's a modest estimate, folks. It's just wild. Trucking All Day coming with a $3 super sticker with Mr. Lemonhead. Snap. 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 Thank you, Trucking All Day. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see here. Any other stories I want to cover in the main story here? Yes. Check this out. This came courtesy of a smaller website you may have never heard of called Accounting Today, which specializes in news for and by accountants. Dogecoin was launched by Billy Marcus, Jackson Palmer, blah, 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 backstory. For those who move Doge between wallets and exchanges to trade, sell, or buy, tracking and accounting for all those transactions, it can be overwhelming. Kel Canty, CEO of Verande, the company who owns Legible, said in a statement just yesterday, "Our Legible solution gathers all the data for Doge natively, creates a monthly account statements, identifies stackable transactions, and calculates the gains and losses." Today, Dogecoin has a market cap approaching 60 billion and is among the top 10 cryptocurrencies. As Dogecoin continues to grow, Legible can manage all the transactions made using Dogecoin or any supported action of the Doge blockchain. Legible tracks on-chain Doge blockchain's transactions. So this is really cool. Legible has basically announced Dogecoin integration with their services they provide. So that's big. There's another quote in here that I thought really stood out. Maybe that's from another article. I could have been confused with another footnote I made in my mind. But that's pretty big news. Pretty big news. Steve and I really enjoy watching every night, regardless of what kind of day I had. I always look forward to this community and your channel every night. It brings me comfort and happiness. So awesome to hear. I love hearing this kind of stuff. You know, it kind of has the same effect on me, frankly. Kind of has the same effect on me. So feelings mutual. Feelings mutual, my friends. Listen, I'm going to wind the stream down, but have no fear. Membership only stream is here. So why don't we just keep talking here? nobody go anywhere. None of you find people go anywhere, because while we are talking and while you're putting questions and funny comments in the chat, I am going to set up our members only stream link for you to reassemble. All right. So while I'm doing that, you all just hang in there. I'm scheduling a stream for you and me to go beyond crypto and OpenSea. Okay. There's only the inside track. That's what we call them. The inside track for good reason. Ladies and gentlemen, for good reason even. Do you guys remember that? There's like this old cartoon by Hanna-Barbera, and there was this character whose name eludes me, but he used to talk like this even. Exit, stage right. Does anyone remember that character? Anybody remember that character? That character was hilarious. Exit, stage right. We'll suffer and succotash even. Oh my gosh. Who was that? It's like one of those memories, you know, when you have all those memories in the recesses of your mind from that you accumulated when you were like 2 years old. It's one of those. It's one of those. All right, I'm on it, guys. I'm working on it. Let's check this charting, too. Boy, was that a retracement. Knocked us right back down. Dogecoin, 24.30. It looked like we might break out there for a moment, but nope. Still sideways trader. Still sideways. All right, I'm setting up a thumbnail for the stream, gang. Just got to resize it. Little resizing. What the heck? And I will be back to check your chat comments and questions momentarily. My goodness. Okay, there we go. Turn on the monetization, of course. Okay. Members only. And we'll set it for roughly 20 minutes from now. That's what we'll set it for. Now, this members only stream is going to be full of some good deep dive information, investment wise, and a little bit of just funny stuff too. Gotta have a little bit of funny stuff. There we go. There we go, G.I. Joe. And now I will get that link to ya all. All right, I'm back. Members only stream. There we go, guys. There's the members only stream link. Get it now while you can. This one's going to embers only, but the last two links say embers only. I forgot to cut and paste the M. So that's where you can find the members only or embers only stream. That'll be going live in about 20 minutes from here, guys. 20 minutes from here. So all of you that remember, it's just let's meet over there in like 20 minutes. Or you can just start hanging out there and chatting in there. Those of you who aren't members, I'll take this moment to plug membership. Membership starts at just $4 a month. That's $1 a week. I can't go any lower, guys. I can't go any lower. So membership starts at just $4 a month. You can become a member by just clicking the join button below the video, or just clicking the link pinned at the top of the chat. That's how you become a member. We'd love to have you a part of that. Love to have you over there. So yeah, that's that. Guys, I hope you got something out of this. I hope you had fun. It's always awesome connecting with you guys, touching base. Thanks for my super chatters, my non-super chatters, my members, my non-members, and everyone in between. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the continued support, okay? And keep the Dogementum going strong. Keep the positivity up. That's in order. That's in order. Until next time, this is Steele signing out.